Hey guys, Sean here,
Evan.
and we're here with our review of RoboCop 2. So let's get the preliminaries out of the way.
Yep.
Oh, and first off, we forgot to give our ratings for the first movie, so why don't you go first?
I gave it an 8.5.
I'd say about 7.5, maybe an 8.
Okay.
I mean, it's a damn good movie.
Yeah.
Better than the one we just watched.
Yeah.
We'll get into that though.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our rating for the first movie. He gave it an 8.5. I give about 7.5, 8. So now let's get into the second film.
Hold on.
I'll do the preliminaries then since he's doing something. So RoboCop 2 is a 1990 American cyberpunk. I don't even know where that genre naming came from. Action film directed by the guy who directed the perhaps best Star Wars movie in some people's opinion, Empire Strikes Back, directed by Aaron Kirshner. This was apparently Kirshner's last movie that he ever directed.
I'll be careful. My
Kirsch.
parched.
Aaron Kirshner, may you rest in peace, pal. You gave us one of the best Star Wars movies. Sadly, you couldn't follow it up with a better movie.
No.
But we'll always have Empire. Right, my friend? We'll always have Empire.
Oh, yeah. They kind of actually borrow from Empire Strikes Back in here.
Simmer. We will get to that stuff. So, yeah, this movie stars Peter Weller and Nancy Allen, Dan O'Hurley, Belinda Bauer, I'm for sure I butchered her name, I always do, Tom Noonan, the guy from Manhunter.
Creepy-ass role. Both movies. This and that one. Creepy-ass role.
I'll let him have it. And Gabriel Damon, which, according to this kid, you want to make the reference or should I?
Yeah, apparently this is the kid who was the voice of Littlefoot in the first Land Before Time movie. And ironically, there's actually kind of a weird reference to it. In Land Before Time, Littlefoot's mother is killed by a soulless monster. The same thing happens to Littlefoot in this movie. He's killed by a heartless, soulless monster.
I'm sure he has a heart, but it's just not working properly, put it that way.
How ironic.
I know. Set in the near future in a dystopia metropolitan Detroit, Michigan. It is a sequel to the 1978 or 87 movie. Let's see. This was released June 22nd, 1990, with a runtime of an hour and 56 minutes. The budget of this movie was $35 million, made back just over its budget, about $45.7 million.
So almost $8 million less than the last one did.
Pretty much.
And this had a bigger budget too.
Yes.
And the effects.
We will get to that.
Yes, we will. Shut up.
So basically, the plot of this movie is about, what did they say, roughly a year, I think.
Yeah.
After the first movie, the old man, that's what he's known as in the movie, is trying to get the city to foreclose on its debt so that he can essentially destroy the city and create this new city because he wants to absolve crime. But apparently, this guy doesn't realize just because you build a new city does not mean there's not going to be crime. We'll buy it, I guess.
Yeah.
And then you have this other character who... You gotta do it.
Yeah,
we're gonna make a reference to South Park movie right now.
Yeah.
Would you care to?
The character, actually, the villain in this movie is more of a villain.
She's not really a villain, but
she's
the creator of the RoboCop 2, hence the title.
And
I guess
to borrow a line from South Park movie. Well,
they get bitch in the whole wide world. They get bitch. The boys and girls. Yeah. But yeah, seriously.
She's a bitch. She's a big fat bitch. She's a big bitch in the whole wide world. I'm sorry.
No, you pretty much hit the nail on the head, dude.
Yeah, she's
this character is Juliet Fax, and she's responsible for creating this RoboCop 2 program. And she basically goes through any means necessary to get her project done. Even if it means killing a criminal, we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Killing a criminal before he's even apparently set to die.
Yep.
Just so this bitch can have her project.
Dang,
Okay. Here's what I don't get is, if you want to clean up the crime, why would you use the brain of a criminal? That's pretty fucked up.
And like I was telling you, I could think of 5 criminals who could have done a more dastardly job than this guy did, even though this guy in the movie was pretty messed up.
And apparently there's this whole subplot that goes nowhere about Murphy trying to reconnect with his family. That's maybe got 2 scenes devoted to it. Goes fucking nowhere. So you could have just cut that out of the movie entirely.
So yeah, if I were this bitch, I guess bitch and hold by the road. Personally, I would have used brains of 5 people. If I want to do something really evil, I would have used Aleister Crowley, Anton LaVey, Lizzie Borden, Elizabeth Bathory, or what was the other one I saw?
I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, Charles Manson.
But yeah, anyway, there's also this other subplot about the villain played by Tom Noonan who's trying to distribute this drug.
Called Nuke.
Yeah, called Nuke. There's just so much in this movie, basically.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot of it goes almost nowhere, pretty much.
Yeah. They take out, like, all the blood.
Mostly, yeah. Considering the last movie was fucking gore fest, basically.
Yeah.
It's like... Here's the thing. This movie has a bigger budget.
And the effects are shit.
That, too.
I mean, okay, well...
The practical effects work.
Yeah, the practical effects
It's the stop motion that sucks.
Yeah. And, like, this kind of CGI. This actually introduced more CGI.
A little bit, yeah, because I remember Terminator 2 came out the next year, and had the T-1000.
Yeah, and
so this was one of the first movies, I think, to use CGI. And
yeah, because
I mean, I couldn't have I didn't
really notice they use CGI effects on the RoboCop 2, which is kind of similar to the computer effects.
I would say that was stop motion.
Yeah, but I was also talking
maybe
about
a combination
the computer
of both.
Effects that they were using for the robot's face.
Oh yeah, that too.
Kind of similar to the Stephen King movie Lawnmower Man. Except
never watched it, but I'll take your word for it.
You never watched Lawnmower Man?
Dude, I've never watched any Stephen King movie unless it's Maximum Overdrive when I was younger.
You said you watched Lawnmower Man back when you were in middle school.
I did not. I said, if anything, I saw clips of it. I never saw the whole movie.
Well, whatever.
The only one I saw all the way through was Maximum Overdrive. That's because my mom liked it.
Good movie.
I'm sure it was. I'll still never understand the plot of it, though. But anyway,
yeah.
This movie it's all kinds of confusing, really.
Yeah.
You want to mention the music?
Oh, yeah, the music does go south with this one. Actually, they get a different musician, Leonard Rossman.
Yeah.
Apparently, this guy did the music he actually did a lot of really good soundtracks for a lot of popular movies, so I'm surprised. And this one was actually...
on his list?
Yeah, it was crap. I mean, there was like 2 segments where it actually even sounded like he was trying to imitate the sound that Basil Polidoris did in the original one, but the rest was crap. I mean, this is a guy who worked on movies like, the original Planet of the Apes series.
I think a lot of the Apes movies he did.
Yeah,
new ones.
A lot of the Apes movies. I can remember everything. I was on a site. There was a lot of stuff listed, but yeah, a lot of really good stuff. Hold on, we're checking right now.
He did Star Trek 4, Beneath the Apes.
Star Trek 4.
And then the Rankin Bass Lord of the Rings movie.
So, yeah, the Rankin and Bass Lord of the Rings.
I think it was Rankin and Bass.
Yeah, it's the animated one.
Oh, I know that one, genius. I'm not sure about Rankin and Bass, though.
Face on the Milk Carton, which I believe was a TV movie. Barry Lyndon. That was a good movie. Really long.
Basically, he's done a lot of good music.
Yeah.
And yet...
This one's shit.
Exactly. Basically what he said.
Yeah. I mean, in the third movie, they brought back Basil Polidoris, so...
Same with Die Hard. They brought back the first director.
Yeah. No,
for the third movie.
Just use Basil Polidoris. You don't have this newer guy. I mean, because like I said, did great movie soundtracks. Oh, sorry. A lot of them sounded good, but this one, thank you. This one was shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Don't fix what's not broken.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yes. Yes.
Unless when you drain out most of the blood in your movie.
Yes.
After your previous movie was fucking gore fest.
Yes. The music was not broken, so don't break it even more.
Basically, what we're saying is, a movie that has a bigger budget still got butched. You want to talk about a little kid? About how he's a fucking swerve
Oh, yeah,
Go ahead.
Yeah,
as he calls him Littlefoot.
Yeah, I'm just referring to him as Littlefoot, but yeah, the kid has a bad mouth. Jeez, he's worse than I am, and
put it this way.
I'm pretty fucking bad.
Put it this way. If he was my kid, I would have done to him what my parents did to me, where wash yourself out, mouth out with soap.
If this was my kid and I did my mom's swear jar routine, this guy would have $1,000 in quarters before he was 13.
Exactly. Probably within one day with how much he swears.
Yes.
He'd probably be up to $1,000.
Yeah, and the first thing he says, "Can't shoot a kid, can you, fucker?" And everything else, fuck this, fuck that,
yeah,
fuck
speaking
that,
of,
hallelujah.
Yeah, let's talk about OCP in this movie. They're dicks.
Well, the whole thing is dicks.
Okay, they're more dicks in this than they were in the last one.
The dick in the last movie was a dick who's a dick.
Okay, but I'm talking about OCP in this movie.
Yeah.
They're basically trying to strip his RoboCop's humanity.
Yeah.
Basically. I mean, after the last movie was about him rediscovering his humanity.
Yeah.
The company's like, no, Alex Murphy's dead. You're RoboCop now.
Yeah, I mean,
so just forget Alex Murphy and just don't visit your wife or anything. Just we want you to be who you are.
Yeah, and in his state, he could actually be more protection to his family now.
Exactly. And I'm starting to think this is where the remake got it from.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you're worried about their safety, heck, just like have some kind of witness protection thing in for the cops so he can watch them, and they can be like this protective kind of like, you know, witness protection. They give you like kind of like an apartment and stuff like that. It's just
like I said, and we'll talk about the remake later, but fuck, even the remake did that.
Yeah,
allowed him to spend time with his family.
Yeah,
like because
you shouldn't have done that. You destroyed her.
And spoilers for the remake, but we'll talk about it later. But when Gary Oldman got control over the RoboCop project, at the end of the movie, spoilers, he allows Murphy to see his family. But in this, it's like, no, fuck your family. You're our property now. You basically signed your life away.
Oh yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
But yeah, I mean, I'm just surprised with that kid. I mean, what
a potty mouth.
Yeah, Littlefoot was such a cute little dinosaur. I wonder what the hell happened.
He got hopped up on drugs and became a potty mouth.
Yeah, because of what happened to his mom. Oh, why? You're just going to start to smoke and drink my pain away.
To quote Austin Powers from Goldmember, nice potty mouth, dirtbag.
Yeah, I wonder what Land Before Time would have been like if Littlefoot was like this character in that actuality.
It'd be a different movie.
Yeah, you know the scene where Petrie had trouble flying? Hey, Petrie, you want to learn to fly? Take a whiff of this shit. You can fly as high as a motherfucking kite, man.
I have never seen any of the Land Before Time movies, and I haven't, not in a long time. So yeah.
But yeah, this kid is just weird.
But yeah, a part of OCP being dicks, they shove all these new directives into RoboCop.
Oh yeah.
And they're completely pointless. It's like, oh, we gotta have him talk about drugs. Oh, we gotta talk about some environment. Oh, we gotta have him talk about saving kitty cats and stuff. It's like,
yeah, this actually goes on to have some hilarious segments.
Oh yeah, there's even a scene where he's trying to read the Miranda rights to a fucking corpse.
It's like, and that's how I was like, dude, what?
Can you not tell? Okay, I know you're part man, part machine, but how can you not tell this is a dead person?
No, it was more like this. He's like, you have the right to be silent. And she's like, Murphy, what? It's a corpse. He says, I'm in trouble. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's like, you have the right to remain silent. It's like, Murphy, you're reading Miranda rights to a corpse.
I'm in trouble. It literally says that. And there's a part when this, I think they're
okay. Before you continue, this script was written by Frank Miller. Batman Frank Miller.
This movie is even serious anymore. It's a comedy.
And I wouldn't be surprised if this was during one of Miller's loony periods, we'll say that one.
Yeah, I mean, well, actually,
because that pretty much describes it. Loony
to go against what I just said, but to stick with it, this movie is terribly inconsistent. It goes from being serious to comedy to serious to comedy to serious to comedy.
And people thought Hobbit had a fucked up tone.
Oh, Hobbit makes jokes about this movie.
No, I'm saying, and people said Unexpected Journey had a confusing tone. I'm sorry, but I think this movie would give it a run for its money.
Boy, oh yeah, one of my favorite segments. I can't remember if there were like a couple of my favorite segments. First of all, there was like the first segment where he's given his stupid new orders, and all these kids are busy destroying this arcade. He goes in there and says, "Shouldn't you be in school?" And the kids are like, "Fuck you, man!" and throwing food and throwing games at him.
Yeah, this is a very violent neighborhood full of swearing kids.
And the other series that I was like, he actually was trying to get me to calm down because I was laughing my ass off. But so yeah, I can't remember if they're Cub Scouts or a baseball team. Or
they're probably Cub Scouts.
Yeah, but well, then these Cub Scouts are holding up the store. Like they beat the hell out of the guy. Like these are all kids, no adults were in there, but they beat the hell out of this guy and started messing with the store. And RoboCop is in there saying, "You shouldn't do this. What would your parents say? Do you want to make your parents cry?" And he said, "No, we're not nutrition." They're talking about healthy food, and this kid was like, "Whoa, he's fucked."
Yeah, because of OCP, they just shoved in all these prime directives into him.
He's like, "This guy."
I mean, what was wrong with the main 3 directives? You know, serve the public trust, don't harm humans, and then whatever the third one was.
Do not let a human come to harm. Pretty much just the 3 Asimov rules. But yeah, this movie.
And then the mysterious 4th one: do not kill or arrest OCP executives. I mean, as bad as the 4th executive prime directive was,
at least that made sense compared to this. At least it made sense compared to this.
Yeah.
Oh, tell the kids about nutrition.
Yeah, at least that one served the purpose. But it's like, this movie's all kinds of confusing. Let's see. I will say this. Weller and Allen, they do the best they can with the script. But riddle me this one, Batman. How does Frank Miller go from writing awesome Batman stories that are adapted into an awesome 2-part animated movie to writing garbage like this?
I can't believe it. I actually thought this movie was so awesome when I was a kid. Seeing it get up, like, what was I thinking? I mean, I liked. Can
I tell you something?
What?
You probably weren't thinking.
No, probably wasn't. Like this was actually one of the things I watched all the time with my dad. This trilogy.
Cause, dude, you may call me a weirdo, but when I was a kid, I used to love Batman and Robin. When I got older, let me finish. When I got older, I was like, can I go back in time and smack my 6-year-old self? This movie's a train wreck.
Well, one thing I would say was, me and Dad actually watched this trilogy on TV when they aired on TV, so things would change. No, we didn't. I actually never bought a copy got around to buying any of the RoboCop videotapes until I was almost 13. That's pretty much when I started buying videotapes on my own and watching movies on my own. But yeah, I mean, back when I was a kid, this is one of those things that they play like constantly on Saturday afternoons. Like you couldn't even go a month without seeing one of these RoboCop movies on Saturday afternoons.
Well, that's RoboCop's popular.
Yeah. Heck, nowadays they don't even really do that kind of movies anymore.
Not anymore.
They don't even really play anything.
I mean, you're lucky to see the remake on TV.
Heck, you're lucky to see a movie on Saturday afternoons now. You're lucky to just see a movie in general.
Well, I'm just saying, because the remake's still popular now.
Yeah.
Well, not popular, because you got shit on.
You can't say anything bad about this movie. I mean,
oh no, that one's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I mean, some of the effects
covers.
Some of the effects may seem dated, but still fun.
Hold this.
Yes, sir.
I mean, and out of the 3, number 2 even has the stupidest artwork. It's just his face. This one he's holding his gun. Then once he's getting out of his super cool car, stupidest artwork.
Pretty much. Oh, wait till we talk about the 3rd movie.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So yeah, anything to say, sir? I mean, outside of the performances.
The sound editing, I think they still kept it pretty good.
I think so. They did what they could.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it was. I would say, if anything, it was like 1 or 2% less better. I mean, it's not quite as good, but it's nowhere near bad.
It's better. Put it that way.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. It didn't win a reward.
I'm still trying to figure out how bigger budget can equal shit effects and lack of blood.
Let's just see what. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the marketing, the marketing for this. They actually had a segment on WCW, was it?
Yes.
Yeah, WCW.
Where apparently
Sting
was in jail,
and he was saved by RoboCop from the Four Horsemen.
Mm-hmm.
We saw this video on YouTube before this. It was so stupid.
It's so stupid. It's funny.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Yeah.
And I doubt it's even
like
Weller.
This movie.
Put it this way. I doubt it's even Weller in that suit.
Probably not. But yeah, it's so stupid.
I mean, it would have been awesome if they got Weller to do it.
This movie. So stupid, it's funny.
I mean, it would have been awesome if they got Weller to do that bit. Yeah. But I doubt it.
You never know. It's probably just someone who works with the WCW company. But
and probably borrowed the suit.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything else?
Well, we can see what our things it says about it and just adapt it to our ideologies.
Let's see.
Oh. Became a 9-part comic book series.
Yeah, and it was also adapted into RoboCop 3. Yeah, apparently, the original screenplay that Miller wanted to do was apparently, just too dark and violent, I guess. I mean, look who we're fucking dealing with, Frank Miller.
Yeah.
But
yeah, look at the series name, RoboCop. Remember
and rated R.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Well,
okay, I think the viewers get the point then. But for some reason,
there was more language, so they're gonna have to give it an R rating for that.
Well, it's true. But I think what it was the filmmakers didn't want to go that far with the dark seriousness and gore and whatever, so they asked Miller to tone it back, which, for the most part, kind of hit or miss.
Yeah.
Because when you come up, and I can't stress this enough, when you come off a movie that is fucking violent as hell, and then you tone it down, I don't want to live on this planet anymore in a world like that. But I think we just wrap this up.
Yeah. Well,
because otherwise we're going to end up repeating ourselves.
Well, we can see what that is.
What is it? The video game? But yeah, any last minute thoughts while I'm looking at this?
Yeah. Well, it does. I'm surprised that this actually had still quite a legacy, even with it being terrible. Like I said, it was apparently turned into a 9-part comic book series. It was turned into a.
Well, I wouldn't say it's completely terrible, but it's a huge step down from the first movie.
Yeah.
And this is this is sadly the last time Weller played RoboCop.
Yes.
We'll get to that when we talk about the third movie.
And each 3 movie had a different director. The director for this movie is like Mad Max is like Mel Gibson Mad Max, a chameleon, always changing.
Yeah, funny. But yeah, we'll talk about the whole Weller thing when we talk about the third movie. But yeah, Weller, for what the script was,
he did a good job.
Oh yeah, it's Weller. How could he not?
I'm surprised he could do those words with a straight face. I mean, good acting there.
Yeah.
Yes, now for a segment about nutrition. This guy is fucked.
I mean, say what you guys will about Star Trek Into Darkness. You had to admit Weller was giving a good performance.
You know what?
Say what you will about that movie. He was good.
And not to say anything bad about Frank Weller, but with that segment, you know what I would have said about
Peter Weller, you idiot.
You know what I would
have said? Or are you talking about Frank Miller?
Oh, Peter Weller. If I was that kid in that segment, you know what I would have said to that RoboCop? Well, you're a bitch, you're a bitch, you're a big fat bitch, because the is rich and all that.
No, you don't say that to RoboCop. You say that to the wacko lady.
Yeah, but if I was that kid, I would have said that
I'm
to
just
RoboCop, talking about nutrition. No, we're about nutrition. Jesus, dude, shut up.
But still, I'm just saying. But yeah, Peter Weller, good performance. Nancy Allen, good performance.
Yeah.
Good
performance from the villain. I mean, she is evil. I mean,
villains, because you figured Kane.
Yeah. But heck, the villainess, the girl, heck, she's worse than that Dick guy.
She's a psychopath, put it that way.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, I think Dick was more just confused. But this?
She's psycho.
She's psycho.
I'll take confusement over psycho bitch. But yeah, to sum this up, how would you rate this movie, man? That way we don't forget it.
6.5.
I'd say about 6.
I mean, I would be okay and give it a 7, just because I did kind of laugh my ass off about the scene with all the kids.
Yeah. But yet now we are about to tackle what most would consider the worst of the 3.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't even know how that happened.
If I may suggest, sir, new socks.
I don't even know how that happened.
His socks are trying to tell him something. Go to church. We are holy socks. So yeah.
Yes, that's why I'm wearing this to church. It's a holy shirt. See all the holes? My mom says, don't wear. My mom's always saying, don't wear that shirt to church. It's so holy. Well, then maybe God would appreciate it.
Bullshit.
The best RoboCop ever. Yeah.
I'm calling bullshit. But yeah, we're gonna watch RoboCop 3 now and look forward to our review on that coming up next.
Although to say one more thing about the legacy.
Oh, go ahead.
Apparently, was this movie RoboCop 2 turned into actually a video game. I mean,
and a 9-part comic series based on the original.
Yeah, I mean, we just looked at the webpage. Go back for a minute. But yeah, we looked at the webpage. There was like about 7 different systems this game was on. It was done by Data East in 1991, platformer shoot 'em up game. Due on ZX Spectrum, which was a British-based computer system. Commodore 64, another computer one. Amstrad GX 4000, I do not know what that one is. Commodore Amiga, which is a European-based computer system, kind of like their answer to DOS.
Basically computer.
Yeah, but actually awesome series.
Anyway.
Atari ST, NES, Game Boy, and arcade. Funny. I thought this one was on Genesis. Apparently it's not. And apparently the ZX Spectrum version was actually one at this time the number 2 best-selling game in UK sales. Interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty much our review on RoboCop 2. Look forward to RoboCop 3 coming up, and we will prove that this is bullshit. Best RoboCop ever.
If this turns out to be better than...
Based on reviews I've read online and watched on YouTube, this is not the best.
It'll be hilarious if it turns out to be better than RoboCop 2.
True. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Look forward to RoboCop 3 and our review of the remake.
And if it's better than RoboCop 2, I have one thing to say about the people who made these movies.
We feel for you.
You guys are bitches, you're bitches, you're big fat bitches.
No, it only works. It doesn't work that way, bud. Catch you guys later.
Yes.